and welcome to JKBN News. I'm Bella. Today, top story, Russia President Mr. Putin sent troops into Crimea. On the 1st of March, Mr. Putin, with the support of the Russia Parliament, he sent more support to take over the troops that are already positioned at the military camps around Crimea. Following by that, more reinforcements were sent to Crimea to support the local army.
Mr. Putin's action was said to create the largest confrontation between Russia and the Western countries since the Cold War. However, his action gained support from many in Crimea. As shown in the video, thousands of pro-Russia protesters were chanting Russia at a rally. These demonstrations, however, often ends in violence. A man with a Ukrainian flag on his hand was being pulled down by the protesters, and also the flag was destroyed. Not only that, people were also throwing stones and bottles around. Although most people are Ukrainian, many support the idea of achieving a customs union with Russia.
The protesters also demanded a referendum to be held to decide whether Crimea should join Russia or remain as a part of Ukraine. The results of referendum showed that 96.8% was in favor of joining Russia. Now let's head to Sylvie on her interview with Mr. Putin.
We had the Russian President Vladimir Putin with us today. Good afternoon, Mr. Putin.
Good afternoon.
I'll be asking you a few questions about the current situation in Crimea.
Sure.
Okay, the first question is that do you think that the referendum on whether Crimea wants to join Russia or remain as a part of Ukraine was necessary?
Knowing the history of Crimea will help you to understand why the referendum is must. You have to understand what does Crimea means to Russia and what does Russia means to Crimea. Sevastopol, the capital of Crimea, often known as the city of the legend, is the Russia's Black Sea Fleet hometown. So I believe the referendum was a good decision. It allowed the people of Crimea to choose what they really want.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Putin. And let's continue the next question. The referendum ended with a result of 96.8% of residents wants to be part of Russia. And what do you think about that?
Well, first of all, I want to thank the people of Crimea for wanting to join Russia. I think that people of Crimea are making a great decision. By joining Russia, I believe that Crimea as a whole will be better than it is now.
And last question, Mr. Putin. Do you think that the human rights of the protesters have been violated?
Certainly not. There is no armed conflict occurred in Crimea and there is no casualty. At this point, I'd like to thank Ukraine's military. I want to thank you for not using bloodshed to solving problems, not to stain themselves with blood. However, Russian troops were sent into Crimea for protection the citizens against future dangers. 16,000 pro-Russian troops are currently in control in the region's security. It will not descend into the war. If there is no military action to be taken, it is all of the protection of the people in Crimea. So I believe sending the troops into Crimea is protecting the human rights of the protectors. It was to protect Russia's interests and the rights of ethnic Russians in Crimea.
The development of this modern lifestyle and habits in this generation is becoming a potent weapon in activists. However, in the Crimea crisis, there wasn't much participation of social media, mainly because the people joined in this protest are the older people. The older people are not familiar with the social media. Thank you for joining with us today in KBN News. See you soon.